Did you know that real estate has created more millionaires than almost any other industry? But let's be honest, for a beginner, it can feel confusing, risky, and totally overwhelming. In this video, I'm going to break down real estate investing step by step in a super simple and practical way. So even if you're starting from absolute zero, you'll know exactly how to get started. First things first, before you even think about buying a property, you have to understand why real estate actually works as an investment. It's not magic, it's a powerful combination of four key factors. First, and my personal favorite, is cash flow. This is the profit you have left over each month after you collect the rent and pay all the bills like your mortgage, taxes, and insurance. Second is appreciation. Over the long term, properties tend to increase in value. While the market goes up and down, historically, real estate has been a very reliable way to grow your net worth. Third, you get amazing tax advantages. The government actually encourages real estate investing by offering deductions for things like mortgage interest, property taxes, and even depreciation, which is a paper loss that can lower your taxable income. And fourth, there's leverage. This is a game changer. It means you can control a large, expensive asset with only a small amount of your own money. For example, you can buy a $400,000 house with a down payment of just 20% or even less. When these four factors work together, real estate becomes one of the most powerful wealth-building tools on the planet. Okay, now that you know why it works, let's talk strategy. The biggest mistake I see beginners make is just jumping in without a clear plan. There are a few common ways to invest, so let's go over them. First, you have traditional rental properties. This is where you buy a home and rent it out to a long-term tenant. It's fantastic for generating steady cash flow and long-term appreciation. Then there's house flipping. You buy a property that needs work, fix it up, and sell it quickly for a profit. It can be lucrative, but it's more of an active job than a passive investment. Another popular strategy is short-term rentals, like Airbnb. This can bring in much higher income than a long-term rental, but it also requires a lot more hands-on management. Finally, there's wholesaling. This is where you find a great deal, put it under contract, and then sell that contract to another investor for a fee, without ever owning the property yourself. For most beginners, I'd say traditional rental properties are the safest and most stable place to start. Alright, step 3 is a big one: getting your finances in order. You don't need to be rich to start, but you absolutely need to be financially prepared. The first thing you need to do is check your credit score. Lenders will look at this to determine if you qualify for a loan and what interest rate you will get. A score above 740 is usually what you want to aim for to get the best terms. For an investment property, you'll typically need to put down 20%. However, there are options like FHA loans where you can buy a multi-family property, live in one unit, and put down as little as 3.5%. Don't forget to also budget for closing costs, which are usually 2 to 5% of the purchase price, plus money for any initial repairs, and a healthy emergency fund. This fund should cover at least 3 to 6 months of all property expenses, just in case. Remember, banks don't just lend on a property, they lend on you. A stable income and a low debt-to-income ratio will make you a much more attractive borrower. Step 4. Learn your market. I can't stress this enough: real estate is all about location, location, location. A great property in a bad market can quickly turn into a financial nightmare. Start by researching cities and neighborhoods with strong job growth and population growth. These are signs of a healthy, growing economy. Dig into the numbers. What are the average rent prices? What are the vacancy rates? Are home values trending up or down? You can find a lot of this data online on sites like Zillow, Redfin, or even the U.S. Census Bureau. Drive around the neighborhoods you're considering. Talk to local residents. You don't have to invest where you live, but you must understand the numbers and trends of the market where you buy. Step 5 is where the fun begins: finding a good deal. There's a saying in real estate: you make your money when you buy, not when you sell. This means finding the right property at the right price is the most critical step. A good deal usually means buying a property for less than its current market value. More importantly, it has to have positive cash flow. The math needs to be simple and clear. Your monthly rent must be more than enough to cover all of your expenses. This includes the mortgage payment, principal and interest, property taxes, homeowner's insurance, and a budget for maintenance and vacancies. A common rule of thumb is to set aside 5 to 10% of the rent for each. If the numbers don't work on paper, they definitely won't work in real life. Always put cash flow first. Step number 6. Build your team. Trying to do it all yourself is a recipe for disaster. You need a network of professionals you can trust. First, you'll want a great real estate agent who is experienced with investors. They can help you find deals and understand the local market. Next, you need a responsive lender or mortgage broker who can help you secure financing. You'll also need a thorough home inspector to uncover any hidden problems before you buy. And finally, you'll want a list of reliable contractors, a handyman, a plumber, an electrician for any repairs or renovations. Your team is your greatest asset. The right people will save you time, money, and a whole lot of stress, helping you avoid those costly rookie mistakes. Okay, you've bought the property. Now what? Step 7 is managing it properly. The most important part of management is tenant screening. You need a consistent process to find responsible tenants who will pay on time and take care of your property. This includes background checks, credit checks, and verifying their income and rental history. Next, you need to be proactive with maintenance. Don't wait for things to break. Consistent upkeep keeps your tenants happy and prevents small issues from turning into expensive emergencies. And when issues do come up, respond quickly. Good communication is key. If all this sounds like too much work, you can always hire a professional property manager. They'll handle everything for you, turning your investment into a truly passive source of income. Step 8. Scale and repeat. Your first property is the foundation. Once it's stable, cash flowing, and running smoothly, you can start thinking about your next one. This is how real wealth is built. You can use the cash flow from your first property to help save for a down payment on the next. As your properties appreciate in value, you can tap into that equity through a cash-out refinance to fund future investments. This is how the snowball effect starts. Over time, one property becomes 2, to become 5, and 5 can become the key to your financial freedom. It's a slow and steady process, but it's incredibly powerful. Now, before you rush out, let's quickly cover a few common mistakes you absolutely want to avoid. The first is buying based on emotion. Don't fall in love with a property, fall in love with the numbers. The second is underestimating repair costs and expenses. Always budget more than you think you'll need. Third is not having enough cash reserves. An unexpected vacancy or big repair can wipe you out if you're not prepared. And finally, don't try to scale too fast. Master one deal before you jump into 5. Slow, smart, and steady growth always wins in the long run. Real estate investing is not a get-rich-quick scheme, but it is a proven, reliable path to building long-term wealth and achieving financial independence. It takes patience, education, and action, but it's more accessible than you might think. If you found this video helpful, do me a favor and hit that like button, subscribe for more content just like this, and comment real estate down below. Thanks for watching, and remember, your first deal might not be perfect, but taking that first step is what will change everything.